Most of my friends are small business owners. Obviously, a lot of EntreLeadership clients. That's who we're working with every day. And what they tell me is, and I've heard this so many times, but it's this, okay, in this season in our business, I just have to get back on my computer after dinner time and crank until 10 o'clock at night. Like I have to, because we got this big deal tomorrow, or we got this client that's about to fall apart, or this vendor issue. And, you go, okay, yeah, for a season maybe that's the case, but I've seen so many business owners just live there forever. Right. It's almost like they don't feel like they can get off this treadmill. Mm-hmm. And I think we tell ourselves this lie that, well, one day I'll be caught up.
No such thing.
And when I catch up, then I'll get my life kind of more balanced and do the stuff that we're talking about.
There's no such thing as caught up. That's when I've worked with leaders, especially executive leaders, who have transitioned from low-level management or entry-level management. They used to go home with a clean desk. And the sooner a leader can understand that, a business owner can understand there's no such thing as a clean desk. And in fact, if there is a clean desk, you probably aren't enough into the future of your business. You've got to be at peace with that. There's no such thing as that.
So if you say, okay, I'm never going to get caught up, and tonight, instead of opening up my email, I've got this habit now that every night I work on my business, and I got meetings all day tomorrow, and then I come home, see the kids real quick, and then as soon as I can, I jump right back into the fire of getting the stuff done. If I'm the lifeblood of my business, how do I get from that addiction to the stress and really holding it all together and create this space, this margin to breathe without losing the business, without things falling apart? How do I go from here to this place that you're talking about?
So I think you have to reframe it and in this way. If you don't love your customers, if you don't love who you're trying to serve, don't be in business. Okay, so this whole conversation has to do with that, right? You want to be in a place where you are honoring the people that you're doing business with. Mm-hmm. And this comes back from let me just say it this way. It's unethical to serve people when you're not well, because you're not bringing your best. Your product's not going to be the best it can be. Your service isn't going to be the best it could be. And on the long term, it's like not putting air in the tires of that truck. It could be the best fire truck on planet Earth, the best trained people. If there's no air in those tires, the machine's not going to run. And so if you reframe it and say, I don't have time to, and you reframe it with, I don't have time not to. I have to take care of me and my family first. And that means I'm going to take about a week and I'm going to scrub my time. What do I do from 8 to 5? Because in my life, I've found literally hours at times when I am down a rabbit hole on YouTube. I start answering emails, and then one of them sends a link, and I check on the link, and then I text some buddies from home that I haven't seen in 10 years, and now I'm looking for a funny meet, and it just spirals out on me.
Yeah.
Or I spend an extra 30 minutes with a customer in the lobby. We're just talking, we're just shooting it, and I tell myself, this is good customer relations. This is good business. And what I'm lying to myself about is that's 30 minutes I just took from my kids. That's 30 minutes I just took from my wife. And cumulatively, right, that's 1, 2, 3, 4 hours a week I took from my family. That's several days over the course of a month.
Yeah. And death by 1,000 cuts.
There you go.
Yeah.
And now I'm bleeding slowly. And so I am choosing to honor somebody I've never met with my time. And over time, that's going to end up giving them less of a product, less of a good business, less of a good relationship with me.